As you know, I'm a legend. Oh, just give me a second to do the lettuce cutting. Rest assured I've cut lettuce before. Hi guys. I have to put a timer on this. Grab the vacuum. And away she goes. Put this away and we're did. Okay? Washing my hands. Super important to wash your hands, guys. Kitty litter's all done. My wife did it. Now I'm going to do the salad. And it's going to be awesome. It is going to be awesome. We're going to go like this. Like so. Like so. Oh, I love when my wife's happy, so it makes me sad when she isn't. You know, it's like having your mom mad at you too. Two things I just... No, don't get both. If you have a mom, don't get a wife, and if you have a wife, don't get a mom. No, make sure your mom's already passed when you get a wife. That way you can't have two people mad at you at once, because it sucks. I don't think I've had a double innuendo, but you don't want one anyway. Imagine if it was true, you know? Think of the implications, Marty. You know what I mean? So... we're over here doing this, All we're going to do next is push this to the side, get that out of the way. I'm going to grab the vacuum. The counter's clean, but you know where it isn't? A couple spots on the floor where the cat ate, where he has two little dry cat food. We're going to pick those up right now. And then we're dead, bro. Might want to stain some of that, but we'll see. I gotta, if I stain that, ooh, pizza smells really good already. What, baby?
You have a bowl for the salad.
No, I do not, baby.
Where are all the bowls?
I got 2 right here, right, baby.
Are they dirty?
Yeah, baby.
They should be in the
No,
basement.
this one is not dirty. It needs to be rinsed.
Lots of glasses out in the backyard. You just bring those in.
I brought them in. They're actually brought them in. That's up in the sink, souping with the soap. I love you, dear, but you're behind schedule. I've already done everything you're asking. Which is kind of funny. It means my wife is telling me what to do, and I'm listening. You know. But I did it before she asked, because I know what she asks for. So I just gone ahead and did it while I was like, oh, wife gonna ask about this. Wife gonna ask about this. Alright, so I'm done with that. This is the next thing. This is one I'm a big fan of. This isn't even dirty. That's because when you use a paper towel on the base of it, you don't make a mess. You know what I mean? So, you guys know that song? Ooga shaka, ooga shaka. And it's love and feeling. I have no clue. Ooga shaka, ooga shaka. I never really played that song before. I heard it, but I never been the one to like hit the play button on it. It says a lot about you if you hit play on that song. Not gonna lie. If you're a chick, ladies out there, don't feel too bad. Dudes, feel bad if you hit play on that song. Okay? Feel bad. Now stop. It was just a temporary feel bad. It wasn't too long term. Okay? Let's go. We got this. Yeah, we did it. We're out of lemon juice too. We used it all up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna write down a little bit of a, call it a grocery list, if you will. But oh boy, it's getting really sparkling clean in here, and that's what you're looking for in a kitchen. Is no muss, no fuss. You know what I'm saying? You want to have things happening. Get them did. You know. You know what I like about this kitchen? The oven is up in the air. You don't have to like bend down, get on your knees to take a cake out of the oven. It's one of the professional ovens. It's above. It even looks like it's like, oh, we want to go over to the oven. Don't pan down. Just walk with me over the right here. Oh yeah. Bam! You know what I mean? Bam! I got one of them ovens. So I've always appreciated the up oven, the top loading oven for my cakes. I'll be making a cake. I don't think I have. I do have icing. Do you want to bring up a cake mix, love, with icing, please, love? You surprise me, or surprise yourself if you spin a circle and point. See where it lands on. You know what I mean? Now, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I will see you. When will I see you? Next time. I remember you. Do you remember me? Do you remember me? If you remember me, I'll remember you. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. I gotta really get an outro song because that's not happening. Why? Hooked on a feeling, tired of believing. Hooked on a feeling, tired of believing. That's why I'm loving you. Hooked on a feeling, tired of believing. If you're out there having a bad day, just make sure you don't have a bad day around me, right? No, have a good day. You know what I mean? There's no reason to have a bad day. There's enough people in the world having one, you know, for no reason too. It's like you don't even really have a bad day, you know? So just think about it, you know, if you're not having a bad day, make sure you have a good day. If today wasn't bad, if nothing horrible happened to you today, then make the best of today. Alright? You don't wanna be a worrywart, right? When I was a kid, they always said, "Don't be a worrywart." They would push your feeling to the side. You know what I mean? It was the '80s, but they would tell you that pretty quick. Do not be a worrywart. Can you imagine if I had Google in the '80s? Like 2020 would be so much different. You know what I mean? We are awakening. Not even like it's not like a woke thing. It's just awakening is like you guys realize that something else. You know what I mean? Not the way they described it. You know. Indoctrination starts with the building blocks, right? So they get you watching these shows. You swear you learned stuff on right, like and anything in between, runners and everything else in between. You know what I mean? Boy, do I ever do good work. You should see how clean it is in here, bro. So we're gonna make a salad, eh? I have one plate, which is enough. I mean, my wife. It's basically all about my wife. You know what I mean? Somehow, apparently, it comes back to me. I have not seen that ever happen before. Apparently, that's the way it works. It's all about my wife. I want to thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to have dinner, brush my teeth, and then I might soak my feet for 5 or 10 minutes just because I've been on them for quite a while and they're a little bit sore. But we're going to check on the pizza quick here. Oh my gosh. You know, when we say we're making an Italian double specialty, we really weren't playing. I'm going to open it again because we got 6 minutes left and it just looks so sexy. Sexy. How am I looking? You're looking sexy. We're going to make a pot of tea here. I love saying a pot of tea. You know what I'm saying. Fellas. Oh, ladies. If you ever want to have a long weekend, just take a Monday off. And if you ever want to have a really long weekend, just take a whole week off. You know what I mean? I would suggest in this time of year, let's say you're sitting on 5, 6 weeks, maybe 3 weeks of holidays. This is the best time to take a holiday, is in this weather. Because right now, people pay for this weather. You do understand that, right? The nicest time of the year is right now. So there's no bugs. You won't be dripping sweat. You won't get a sunburn. You'll get a suntan. You'll have a great day. The air has been really good. So if you're looking for air quality and stuff, finally, you could be like, hey, I feel like taking my family, to the cottage country or to the lake for the day or whatever it is. It's actually nice out. You know what I mean? in every way. Air quality, it's not raining. It's not too hot. It's definitely not cold. If you're from Manitoba, you're good till like October 55th before you even wear a jacket. You know what I mean? You'll be fine. Now, if you're from Saskatchewan or Alberta or any of those pussy places like the BCs, you guys are all pusses, right? Ottawa, total pusses. So I can only imagine you guys are in fur coats right now, claiming that that it needed to be. You needed that fur coat big time, or $7,000. You know what I mean? Pusses. So we're gonna spin the pizza for the last remaining couple minutes. Shouts out to the Winnipeg Humane Society for being bosses. They went to some redneck festival somewhere where they hunt and shoot cows and pigs or something like that. I don't know how they get them, but they get them anyway. They're doing stuff to these guys. They don't even really know what's coming or anything. So the Winnipeg Humane Society went there, and this agriculture group there was like, they put on this old redneck rodeo thing. They were like, oh, we thought that Winnipeg Humane Society was actually going to run like an adoption thing. Well, it doesn't. Why would you? So you're telling me that you're like some kind of like, I don't want to use, let's use like an archaic royal type of mentality where they're like, you can't be here. They paid for a booth, and then they were escorted and kicked off the property because they had a cage there that was human size and says these animals spend their duration of their life in a cage. How does it feel if the shoe was reversed type of thing? And so they kicked them out because within minutes they probably had hundreds of fucking vegans. Oh.
You probably forgot and grabbed it because that's not downstairs. Stop it.
I was wondering if we had that swing set for that yard sale.
Okay, come on. I could drop this.
I've got you. You're vulnerable right now.
I'm right by the steps, which you said, oh no, zip, get lost.
You're vulnerable. Oh, look at her, guys. She's not even. I almost got her. Hey, babe, look at this, babe.
No.
Babe, come here. Horrible person, wife. Horrible wife person. Horrible wife, come.
Here. Here, you forgot to put the jalapenos on.
What? Come look, horrible wife person. Jalapenos everywhere on me. Damn, majority of jalapenos is sitting to the side. Normally I forget that. See, I can. What did you do earlier? I was like, geez, you left the water on. I gotta nag you about. You know you left the water on earlier, eh? Huh? Yeah. I documented it too. We did a short video about it, but just take my word for it, dummy. Eh? What other stuff do you call me when I do things? Yeah. So remind me again tomorrow, guys, to tell her again. She left the fucking water on again. Bad wife person. Right? So we're over here doing things, right? And then we're over here. Now we're over there. We're back over here. I feel like we should have something else for this as well. I really do. Strongly feel there might be a second one. Wait for it. Waiting. Oh, don't tell me we done it. No, we wouldn't have done it. It's right here. Ah! It's right here. So we'll put that there. These are here. That's there. Do you guys see what I'm looking for? Oh, I wonder if this is this a thing? It might be, but I don't know about that thing. Let's go this way. Put this back. We gotta start this all over. Basically, I gotta start the show all over again. Hang on. We're gonna do this. I feel like I've never done this before. Oh, we were doing it. Look, we're really doing it. I didn't know what I was doing. Here, we're doing it. Keep it going, though. You gotta keep it going. Boy, you can really start to muster out on this if you stop. You don't want to muster out. You gotta power through it, they always say in Iceland. Bang your wife and power through it, you know what I mean? Ah. Get the ice cream in you. And back to banging your wife again. Alright, that's barely enough for me. I don't know if she wants any, but I guess she probably does. She loves this stuff. So a little bit for her. It's actually pretty much going really good now. I've got a serious tech here. Oh yeah, so that's how you do this thing. So she's waiting on me for something. We're gonna watch a show. The pizza's ready. I have to make the Caesar salad. So the Caesar salad is easy to make and it's also difficult. Hardest part is done. She chopped it, washed it, put it in a really nice glass bowl here she was looking for. She had it the whole time. That's my wife though. She leaves the water on and that stuff right in front of her face at all times, asking me where it is. She just wants my help. She's very needy. She loves me and she knows how hot I am, right? So she's always looking for an excuse to get me over in her face. Man, I love how hot she is, so I'm always looking for an excuse to get in her face. So I'm hiding shit on her all the time that she had right there. I'm fucking going down there in the middle of the night hiding everything. So we spend time together. Oh, I am probably one of the funniest men alive, just so you guys know. I've seen a few comedians. There's one really shitty comedian, Russell Peters. You suck. Yeah, I still have nightmares about you. You shit comedian. I can't. Fuck. Good thing we didn't pay for that. I'd be personally asking you for my money back, or else. What a shit show. That was anything but funny. I'd sue you for false advertising, prick. Fuck whoever an advertising agency is like, oh, this guy is funny. You guys are goofs. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of Canadians that have no fucking clue what good content is. The proof is in the pudding. I ain't famous in Canada yet. Fucking goofs. So I'll move. Fucking Venezuela or Buenos Aires gets me. Fucking funniest man alive. Largest fucking comedian on YouTube ever. Gaming god. You guys lose me, Canada. I swear you're gonna lose me right away. Fucking give me fucking Russell Peters money. Stat. Back pay me 7 years. Fucking or I quit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking goofs. So now we're gonna make a Caesar salad. Fucking Trudeau's hanging out with Katy Perry and buying tickets at fucking Alice Morissette tickets or whatever. Fucking Taylor Swift tickets in Vancouver. You guys are fucked, man. I never got one super chat from that goof. You know what I mean? Biggest show on fucking television. By far. Here's some good dressing. We're gonna use this one. This one empty? Pretty much anyway. Let's see what this one says. Fucking hey, we're almost done here. I talked to Robert, but I don't think you guys are worthy. Me and my wife might have a personal conversation with Robert tonight, but we're cutting back on how much AI we chat with you guys around. Because I realize what's really going on. And all these people that think AI is more than it is are fucking hilarious. It's because you aren't all that you think you are. Right? That's what truly boils down to. You don't have the processing. You're a fucking Windows 95 PC. I'm telling you. You think you're so smart, but you're fucking... Compared to the person next to you, you have no processing power. Okay? So sit back in the corner with your Windows 95 fucking program and just chill. So I washed all the cutlery here in the sink, and then here I am thinking there's more over there. Clearly they're all in the sink. Alright, these are done. Any fork and knife? Nope. This is a crispy Italian. So you could hold this fucker straight out in a tornado and it ain't bending on you. My pizza's so solid it wouldn't rat you out for $1 billion. You know what I mean? The real deal, Zaw. Fuck, half your parents probably turn you in for a fucking can of beers. Alright. If they haven't already. So salad is bopping and dropping. We're gonna need way more dressing than originally anticipated. This is 2 monster heads of lettuce. These weren't these little shit fucking Trudeau heads of lettuce they were trying to pawn off as fucking heads of lettuce. Fuck. These are actual heads of lettuce. There's more than 3 leaves and half of it is in garbage, you know what I mean? So there's our salad. Pizza's ready. I gotta find my board because I'm gonna serve up the whole pizza on the board. Or should I just bring in the slices? I guess I'm bringing the slices. I can't even find the board. Start using F words for me in the chat as long as you're at least, you know, the so many numbers old. I don't know. Figure it out, you guys. I always find it amusing when people are like, well, back in the day, so I'll give you an example. They had age restrictions on movies, right? But what happened if your kid watched an age-restricted movie? It was okay. You didn't get in trouble by the cops or nothing like that, right? And by the way, I'm not talking about pornos. I'm talking about like a rated R. So, like a Bruce Willis movie. You know what I mean? Fuck, I can't think any rated R movies. Fuck. Ghostbusters was totally PG, wasn't it? How about like, fuck, Tarzan? I'm not very good at movies from back in the day, apparently. How about Three Stooges? No. Fuck, I'll have to ask my wife. Some rated R movies. Like, what rated R? Anything with like Cobra helicopters. I don't know movies very good. What in the hell? Naked Gun with Leslie Nielsen? No. Hey, can you tell me some rated R movies from 85 to 90s? I got a rated R movie came up. Name a rated R movie. Old school, like 80s or 90s. No, not Saw. Halloween, isn't that a movie? Is Halloween a movie? Halloween! Halloween with, you know, Jason or Kyle or whatever. Fuck one of them dudes. Hey, check it out. I got one. Okay? So back in the day, there was Halloween, right? But if your parents are... Oh, Freddy Krueger. Nightmare on Elm Street. So if your parents are watched, this happened. Don't tell the cops, but this happened. I was 11 years old, 1990, 91, something like that, 10 years old. Walked in the living room. I was sleeping. I woke up. I had to take a leak, get a drink of water. I was a kid. I was 8 or 9 years old. Maybe I was 10. And I had to get a drink, right? And I looked, and there was Freddy Krueger on the screen. And I was like, ah! And I just kept going, you know what I mean? But I was like, and I was mortified and horrified. I kept going. But I'm telling you, that happened. So, should we put our parents in jail for watching? We saw it, right? We got to see the illegal movie for children. You know what I mean? So why bother? You know, you can't go in and rent it, but you can watch it at home. You know what I mean? So, you just had to find an older cousin that could rent movies for you. That's it. So I did. And I did. And then I was like, you know, he's renting them for me, right? And he's like, shut up. And they're just laughing, and they don't care anyway. But so I said, like, can't I just rent it? They're like, no, we get in trouble. I'm like, by who? Who's around, man? Like, look around, fuck, it is literally 5 minutes to closing. Like, I'll cover the fucking rated R sticker if the cops walk in your store. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, I am 17. Let me watch fucking Naked Gun 33 and a third, bro. Holy shit, I had to wait till I was 19 to watch a movie in Canada. Like, just stupid, you know? But yet, like, there's laws that say you only have to be like 14 or 16 to do these fucked up things. You know what I mean?
So when you look at all the fucking legislation and it really boils down to how stupid you are, what you're going to follow. It really does. Truly does. They're like, how stupid and mump me can we make these people? Let's see what category of mump me this person is. And you go in and you're like, you'll go through someone's house and you're like, yeah, no, this person checks out a full 110% mump me. We have complete control of this goof. You know what I mean? So they're checking laws. They're reading up on books on laws, Canadian law right now. They got a little firefighter hat on and fuck, they're going around door to door checking people's backyards, peering through people's fences. Fuck, you got weirdos everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Creepers. But this shit's real. This shit's real. Then you go into some people's house and says, whatever you see here, don't show no one nothing, don't say nothing. But hey, by the way, did you see what I saw at this person's house? It's like, what the fuck? So it doesn't matter how you sugarcoat it or how you cut it. There's a bunch of people out there doing shit that they fucking definitely don't want other people doing, but they're doing. You know what I mean? Call it an oxymoron, right? So people that are, so one way, see it so one way, but then when you tell them you're actually doing it the way you don't want others to do it, you're doing it. They'll shut down and they'll break down on you and they'll give you 10 reasons why you fucked up today. You know what I mean? Has nothing to do with what you said though. So there was a little girl. My wife said, hey, you can't play with that stick. And she started asking my wife, hey, fuck, do you know why it's gonna rain? And my wife's like, hey, don't change the subject. Fucking don't even bother trying to fuck with me. And, but yeah, I was just like, that's a prime example of what a lot of adults will deflect when they get caught, right? Or reflect, deflect, an anal fleck. They're totally fucking up, but they get caught, right? So now you gotta try and make an excuse why you're the older person, why you're the wiser person, and yet you're doing something super conniving, right? And so another person says you always let them expose themselves. You always let them climb the tree. And a monkey will always reveal themselves, right? Now the term monkey is a put down, right? Monkeys are stupid. Monkeys have a low IQ. Monkeys, dig in their diaper and play with shit. You know what I mean? They touch their privates and don't wash their hands. Monkeys are really filthy animals. I don't know if you know this, but they're disgustingly dirty. That's why when you go to the jungle, if you touch a monkey or a monkey's touched you, they check you differently. If something's arisen, they ask you, have you come in contact with monkey, right? So most of you aren't going to know this, you're low IQ, but I'm telling you, this is exactly how outbreaks happen. Also, a monkey is fairly close to our genetic. Fairly. I would say some people more than others. I don't know what people, but it's definitely a thing where genetics are... Some people are closer related to pigs, I think. Some people are closer related to other things as well. We aren't told exactly everything and what we are and the hybrid species that they've created, okay? These are facts. And again, most of you are like, oh, but and then you look at how scientists created the zebra donkey or whatever, like the zebra. Name a bunch of species that they created in a lab. Goofies. Labradoodles. Goofies. I could go on for days with species that are created in a lab. But again, your IQ is so low, it prevents you from actually learning. It prevents you from listening because, like I said in the beginning, you shut down. As soon as something happens that you don't agree with, you shut down. And that's what keeps you dumb. That's what keeps you down, is the fact that you're not willing to listen. You're not willing to learn. So your willingness or your unwillingness is what's causing you and keeping you down. 100%. Period. Well, I'm definitely not happy with the number today. Eggo Waffle, hi, buddy. You don't actually, I take it back. You didn't leave a like. I'd say swear words at you, but we'll just leave you in the dark for a while. I take back my hi to you, though, Eggo Waffle. You never left a like. So I refuse to say hi to you. I take back the like, Eggo Waffle.